Last year, we were lucky enough to have Steve Scott direct the BTE's wonderful production of Outside Mullingar. And this year, he's back to direct what is sure to be a great show, Miracle on South Division Street. Welcome, Steve.
Thank you, Diana. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you. So, Steve, we were just chatting a little bit about this play.
Yes.
Can you, I don't want to give it away, so I'm going to let you tell everybody what it's about.
It is a family comedy. Takes place in Buffalo, New York in 2010. In the middle of a neighborhood that is now pretty washed out and decrepit. And this family is one of the few families still left in the neighborhood. The main claim to fame that the family has is they have a shrine, a statue built by the matriarch's father that came to him supposedly in a vision of the Blessed Virgin. And so he created a statue. It's been on display. It's kind of a semi-tourist attraction, sort of. But they believe fervently in what this statue represents, especially Clara, the mother. Clara has three grown children, and they're each dealing with their own issues. One of them is a would-be actress and writer and has decided to do a one-person show based on the family heritage and on this statue. And what she comes up with is very, very different from what anybody else thinks is going to happen. And it's all about the secrets you keep from your family, what happens when you reveal them, how do you face the truth about things. But it's all done in a very loving and very funny way. So
right, it's a comedy, right? When they find out the truth, everybody's like, what?
Yes, exactly. There are several of those kind of, oh my God moments. But it's very funny, and it all ends up just fine. But getting there is the fun of the play. So
like a sitcom, like a family sitcom kind of a show.
Yeah.
Good for everybody in the family?
Exactly. Yes. There is no, I mean, there's a little obscenity, but there's nothing beyond that. Yeah.
Good. So everybody, bring everybody.
Bring everybody. It'll be a lot of fun.
And I think it's nice and refreshing, we were talking about, to just do something that's fun and light but family, we can all relate to the secrets that the family keeps. And you're like, what? I never knew that.
Well, and I think these days, communication within families is sometimes difficult because we have different feelings about things and all that sort of stuff. This shows a family that makes all these discoveries and goes through some kind of big things, but they also figure out how to stick together and how to love each other despite those differences. And I think that's really important today.
It is really important.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it's funny how parents or a different generation is trying to protect people from things.
Yes.
And then the younger generation usually like, so what? Nobody cares.
It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
But what I'm feeling is a big deal, and you should understand that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very interesting piece, actually.
So you're getting ready to go into rehearsals for this show. Tell us what your process is. What are you doing right now?
With a piece like this, I basically read the play a number of times so I kind of know how it moves and what the beats, the kind of chapters are in the play. And then I do a lot of, I wait until I get in the rehearsal room with the actors because I've got an extraordinarily wonderful cast, as I did last year for Outside Mullingar. And a lot of what I do comes from them. So, you know, I prime the pump a little bit, but then see where they go and see who needs help doing what. And together we kind of fashion this piece. And it's the way I love to work if I can.
So are you working with the designers right now? And have you decided on the set and the
We
costume?
have decided, yes, the set is kind of lovely, and the costumer and I are working right now on things. So yeah, we're kind of in the middle of all of that right now.
So you, in your mind, have an idea of what it's going to look like?
Yes.
Already?
Yes. And as I was reading it again last night in preparation for this, I had the set in mind as and I started making notes about, okay, well, this should happen here. Let's see how we can get over here, that sort of thing. So, yeah.
Because you're doing a comedy, how important is pace to you?
Pace is important eventually.
Okay.
I think at the beginning, I try not to push that.
Right.
Because the actors have to have time to make the discoveries that they need to make. And comedy is in some ways more serious a challenge in the rehearsal room than drama is, because you have to take it very seriously. What's funny to me is not funny necessarily to these people who are going through it. Their responses may be funny. So I think we want to keep it as honest as we can. So
that's the key.
Sugarcoating. Yeah,
right.
Honesty for a play like this is very important.
To me, I remember when I directed, comedy is the hardest.
Oh, it is. It's incredibly hard. And you really
timing.
don't know until the end.
I know.
And you need that audience to tell you what the timing needs to be. And then you get a sense of this needs to pick up or this needs to go away or whatever. But yeah.
It's really, and you don't know till the audience is there.
And it's terrifying.
But I think you can't direct for the laugh ever. Like,
No,
you have to direct for the moment, the sincerity, the truth. Otherwise, you have this hole.
The sooner you go for the laugh, the sooner you don't get it.
Exactly.
Because the audience knows if they're just being pandered to, and
right.
You know, at least subliminally. So no, you got to keep it honest, and that way, if something doesn't get a laugh that you think, well, you're still
forward.
Playing. Yeah,
right.
You're still playing the piece. Yeah. So it is a challenge.
Well, and then once you start finding the laughs and where they fall, then you kind of almost have to go, wait, hold on for a laugh.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Hold a minute. Hold on. You're stepping on it.
Well, and you need actors who are kind of aware of that, how to hold for the laugh
right.
and how to deliver that so that the laugh will come and all of that. But that comes through the last part of rehearsal, basically. Yeah.
Is this show has a little touches on religion, doesn't it?
Yes.
Just a little bit?
Well, Clara, the matriarch, is a devout Catholic. Her family came from Poland in the 40s, and she was raised a devout Catholic, and she's very invested in that. And her main goal is to get the Pope to declare this an authentic religious shrine. So she is trying to figure out ways. She's very excited that one of her daughters is dating an ex-priest because he has a pipeline to the Vatican. Turns out that he wasn't really a priest, and he doesn't. But anyway, but she's very determined to do this, which means the revelations later on in the play are even more kind of heightened for her, especially. Yeah.
Is this a premiere?
No, it's been done a number of other places.
But in Chicago?
But in Chicago, yeah. Tom Dudzik, who is the author, is. A number of people have seen some of his plays around, but he's not terribly well known around here.
Well, I can't wait. It sounds terrific.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
This is my kind of show.
Yeah, well, I'll see you there.
I will see you there. Break a leg.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Be sure to get your tickets for Miracle on South Division Street by visiting atthemac.org or visiting our box office, or call 630-942-4000. The show runs May 2nd through June 2nd. Come and see the many talents of our COD students at some of these spring concerts. First up is the DuPage Chorale Americana concert on May 5th. DuPage Community Concert Band will perform on May 6th. Chamber Orchestra will be performing on May 7th. The Percussion Ensemble will take the stage on May 8th. Watch the Guitar Ensemble play in the afternoon on May 9th, and then come back in the evening to hear our chamber singers and concert choir. Don't forget the Student Jazz Showcase on May 10th. For tickets or more information on these shows, visit atthemac.org or call 630-942-4000.